What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Fantasy Football Show. December 12th, 2020. Fine Saturday with the boys.
This tweet may contain misleading information.
We got a fantastic show coming to you. We got news and notes, starts of the week by Sel, some picks, and 2 games to preview in our own fantasy league.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just jump right into it, man.
Let's do it, man.
All right, starting off with some news. McCaffrey, most likely out. He's doubtful. Missed practice Thursday, Friday. Thigh issue. Boyer's pissed, dude.
It's sad. It's sad, but it's sad.
Mike Evans did not practice Thursday, but he practiced Friday. Game time decision for Sunday.
Are you gonna play
Interesting one.
No, you don't have Mike.
I don't have Mike Evans.
Who has Mike? I think it's Cooper does.
Chris Godwin, full participant Thursday. Love to see that.
That's who.
He was pulling out his pins in his hand. Sounds painful.
It
Julio
actually
is.
doesn't hurt that bad. It feels kind of cool.
I don't like that idea.
You
Sounds
still
hot.
pop, and it's like air rushes in. It's kind of
Pardon?
cool, actually.
I was saying, like, your hand might get hot.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Julio's out Sunday. I mean, dude's just old, hamstring issues, old people. You know how it is. Zeke, with his calf issue, not expected to practice leading up to Sunday's game. Didn't practice all week. Questionable to play Sunday. I don't know. I don't think he plays.
I don't think he plays.
I don't know.
Bryce instantly wins this week.
Doesn't
play.
DJ Moore on the COVID list, not expected to be on the field on time for Sunday.
What?
What's up, man?
27-16.
Daniel Jones. He ripped his hamstring, but he's going to play Sunday. He does not care.
You don't give a
He
fuck.
does not care. Antonio Gibson's out Sunday. Nice little turf toe injury. David Johnson missed practice Friday with a personal issue, and then he got placed on the COVID IR
What is
list.
going on with David Johnson?
He decided to quit.
He really
said-
did.
Oh, that's Des Bryant.
Brian did quit.
He said, "COVID, yeah, I'm out."
Samson's cleaning the table, and yeah, give me that. DeAndre Swift is trending towards
Dude, his
playing.
butthole is
Zach's
on the
got to be
camera.
happy about that.
His butthole is on
Bless.
the camera.
Bless up for DeAndre Swift. So, like, there was a bunch of comments about him not looking the same, like, coming off of illness and then the COVID issue. Do you think that he gets back to what he was doing before?
100%.
All right, there you go.
I don't think it matters.
Hey, you
I think
always-
it's just coming off illness. Of course he's going to be a little shaky.
Dude,
Give him a
lays
week.
his first 2 legs down on the table, on the chair, jumps to the ground, second legs don't catch the chair. He just smacks the side of the
I respect this man. He's an athlete. More Lions injury news. Kenny G is out with hip injury. He is fucked, dude. Hip injuries suck, dude. Josh Jacobs practiced for the first time since November 29th. Round of applause for that, man.
Good news, good news.
Good job, Josh Jacobs. Love to see you out there.
It looks like he might play, though.
Miles Gaskin on the COVID list.
Now let's give a round of applause for this man.
Yeah, round of applause for Miles Gaskin. Hope he survives, first and foremost. Hope he survives. And then, most likely out week 15 as well. Fuck.
I agree.
Moving on to some buy-sell, baby.
Uh-oh.
The current standings are Boyer at 11-2.
God damn.
Everyone
Is that
else,
good?
oh no, just kidding. Myself and Brandon at 8-5. Zach and Bruce, who's not here, he does not have COVID. He's just fucked at 7-6. So I'll kick her off. Buy-sell. David Montgomery. Absolute animal. Last week, RB1, he had 27 fantasy points. He's projected 17.5 fantasy points against Houston. 31st. Who's 31st against running backs? They just gave up 38.5 to Indy last week, with Jonathan Taylor getting 22.5 of those. Dude, buy or sell, he gets 18 fantasy points. Texans have allowed 824 running back performances. Top 24 running back performances.
pussy.
It's not funny.
You just
All right.
throw that down.
The Texans have allowed 8 top 24 running back performances in the past 4 weeks.
I'd give it to him.
That means that
buy.
they have allowed 2 running backs on the same team to be top 24 for the past 4 weeks in a row.
Dude,
18 fantasy points by yourself.
I see him, yes. Dude, he's come off the bye and just been a beast. 25 and 27 fantasy points. And he's playing even a shittier defense. I see him easily getting more than he's gotten the last week.
I mean, Montgomery's a top 10 running back. I'm going to buy on this one.
he's actually number 11.
Top.
Top 10 in talent.
Top 10 in talent.
Top 10 in talent.
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery. Top 10 in talent
Make
running
sure you put
back.
that in there.
He's most definitely
Top 10
going to
in
top
talent.
18. Name 10 that are better. Go.
James Robinson.
Dude, I can okay that.
Let's move on.
What are you buying, Brandon? Should I FaceTime Bruce?
I'm gonna go ahead and sell.
Whoa. FaceTime Bruce.
Yep. You heard it here first. You gotta go.
FaceTime Bruce.
No, we already tried.
What are you looking at?
You didn't answer?
No, he didn't
Do
answer.
you have any reasoning as to why?
The gut.
You got?
My
That's
gut.
Boyer's strong suit.
Yeah, but
What?
it's tingling from you right
All
now.
right, I got you.
Got
I got
Oh
you.
my gut,
My
yes.
balls
buddy.
jiggling, you know.
Oh
With,
my
with
God.
your,
Does have
with your
big
balls jiggling and your gut tingling, what is your
Fuck
buy
that
sell?
noise.
What's my buy sell?
Yeah.
We're going to go with Taysom Hill this week, boys. He's playing pretty. He's been doing pretty solid, you know. Last 3 weeks, 24, 17.5, 23.5. You know, pretty solid. He's playing against Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
They've given the ninth least amount of points to the QBs. Does he break 20?
Okay. I buy it. Colin buys 20. Taysom Hill's going to get into the end zone once or twice on the ground. Might throw one. I like Taysom Hill to get 20.
Taysom Hill getting 20 against a Philadelphia defense.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that.
All right. All right.
What is it? Taysom Hill get over? Yeah, but
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I'm buying.
come on. It's Taysom Hill, guys.
I got one that
It's
might.
Taysom Hill. He's easily a great quarterback.
Okay, I got one that. Am I up next?
You got it. Take her away if you want it.
I think this is my buy or sell. Do you buy or sell that Cam Akers is going to do over? Is he going to boom or bust?
Pretty played. Pretty played.
He played Thursday.
Never mind. Hold on.
I have a buy or sell that I would like to do.
I was looking at it. I thought it was last week.
Yeah.
He played, but yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, all right, playing the New York Giants, having James Bradbury on him. He's not going to surpass 15 points.
I know who I want now.
D-Hop's questionable. He has a neck injury. That's going to slow him down most likely. At the end of the day, I think Bradbury shuts him down.
So you sell 15.
I'm selling 15.
D-Hop.
D-Hop.
You know, fun fact here: the Giants have not allowed in the last 8 weeks more than one passing touchdown in a game.
That's off the dome too.
I read that. I think isn't that true though?
I have no
I
clue.
believe it.
The Giants'
I read
pass
it on
defense is
something.
no joke.
Yeah, I read it on something.
They literally played Seattle last week, who was a potent pass defense.
And they
Or
shut
offense.
them down.
They shut him down.
I
don't
so
see- I
Boyer,
don't
you
see
buy
D-Hop
yourself
scoring.
15.
Ooh, that's a close because it's D-Hop. He can just catch a touchdown and he's almost there. He's almost there. That was a line actually.
I respect it.
Take a bite out of it.
He's putting it in his beer.
So
I'll buy. Actually, I'll buy because it's D-Hop. If
Where
the
was
touchdown's
that?
going to go anywhere, it's going to go to D-Hop.
alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I mean, the difference got to crack eventually.
Yeah.
I think.
5 second rule.
And it's not like they haven't allowed a touchdown, pass a touchdown. It's just they don't allow more than one. He just needs one, and then
Well,
a
if I have
couple
a week where
yards.
they don't allow more than one,
To
they
me,
got to crack eventually.
I sell this, and I don't think it's a Giants question. I think it's a question of Kyler Murray being cold as fuck the past 3 weeks. There's something going on there.
Most
and
of the time-
D-Hop's route tree is just a little bush, 5-yard outs.
I'm
I sell that.
Personally feeling a Christian Kirk game if anything as well.
Ice maker.
That was my Christmas present.
Nice.
Boyer, do you have a buy sell yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do you buy or sell that Jarvis Landry is going to show out like he did the last 2 weeks? It's against a Baltimore D, but Baker's been looking nice the last 2 weeks. And so is Jarvis Landry. And he has a little Dell to go against him. Do you buy or sell that he's going to score 15 to 20 points this week? He predicted 14. Well, not 13.9, but
So what's the line? 15? You said 15?
let's
or
go
20?
15. Let's go 15.
15? Against
Against the Baltimore defense.
Yeah, he's
against
gonna be-
Baltimore on Monday night? On Monday night.
Yes, Monday at 7.
I'm going to sell.
He's getting
They've been hot as fuck, Jarvis and Baker, especially last week. But
Marlon Humphrey is guarding him.
I'm only going to sell because Calais Campbell's out, and Cleveland really likes to run the ball. And whenever Calais Campbell's not in there, the Baltimore Ravens are suspect on the ground. And so I sell because I think they're just going to run it down the Ravens' throats. That's
Wow.
I think he'll get over 15. I think he'll get like 16 or 17.
That's what they would think. Until they throw the bomb to Jarvis Landry. He's dropping 24.6 this week.
24.6.
24.6. You heard it here first.
I was about to say that.
What?
I was about to say that too. I'm gonna have to buy on it. Jarvis is hot. He's very hot. Pause.
Yeah, he is. All right, so that was our buy-sell segment. Bruce is absent. I mean, he's just soft to sell at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
we'll move on from our buy-sell segment on to starts of the week. Breaking it down position by position. Starting off with quarterbacks, I'll kick her off. Justin Herbert.
No, I see him being hot ass again.
Going off. I don't like that.
Wait,
Who
hold
do you think he's playing?
on.
Oh, plays Atlanta.
You think he's going to be ass when he's only had 3 games this year under 20 fantasy points? He plays against Atlanta. Worst against fantasy quarterbacks.
Hey, we'll see.
Hot
Maybe
take.
he's got that gut feeling, man. You know how he is about that.
Yeah.
gut.
I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's going all caps bold in the doc. Who's got a quarterback? But for start of the week.
I'm seeing that Jared Goff, he's going to drop 14.58. Yeah, he already played.
I think Derek.
Hey, you guys can sue me for this one. If he plays, no way I picked 2 QBs that don't play. By the way, Mike Glennon.
Wait, what?
Mike Glennon's the man.
No.
Mike Glennon.
Who do the Jags play?
They play Tennessee.
Okay.
He's easily dropping.
7.
You know, for Mike Glennon, that's a hot take. 7 points.
23.18.
Okay.
He's having the rushing yards and everything.
Yeah.
Not even possible. 23.16.
All right, Mike Glennon, start of the week
Wait,
against
I don't think
the
he can.
goddamn Titans.
We're talking about the Atlanta and Chargers game. You got to give me Matt Ryan. I don't care that Julio's out.
Calvin Ridley's in
I
there.
think
when
Matt
Calvin-
Ryan cares that Julio's out.
No, but he's not
care.
Calvin.
When Calvin Ridley's the number 1 option, generally, not every game, Calvin's gone off.
Yeah, he did score.
I think Matt Ryan's going to be slinging that thing. I don't think it matters. That
Calvin
there's-
Ridley's healthy
that
now.
There's
He doesn't
injuries in
have
the
that-
offense. There's injuries in the defense. The Chargers defense to begin with.
He's finally healthy again.
Drink when you hear it cold.
I got to go Matt Ryan.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a solid no.
Who did
on
that?
that. I
Zach
do. I don't feel as
That was
solid
me.
on that
I was
one.
drinking Corona.
That was you because Isaac's
Yeah, man, that's
thing
been
you've
there
been
for a
saying.
while. All right, boy. Who's your quarterback start of the week?
Deshaun Watson. He's gonna score
Oh, that's a boring
30
ass
points. He's gonna score 30 points this week.
Okay, he made it less boring.
Yeah. If you're gonna go with Deshaun Watson, you gotta step it up.
Yeah,
So 30.
So I agree. 30 points. Because I mean, he is playing against Chicago, but
He's been on fire ever since they fired that one guy who did
just
really
hold him
good.
down.
Bill O'Brien?
Yeah, and traded for a guy who hasn't played in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was quarterbacks for us. Moving on to running backs, Jonathan Taylor. We love this dude. In the past 2 games, he's had 249 total yards.
That's a lot of yards.
Hey,
He missed week 12 due to COVID.
one of your
However, in week 11, he played 56% of snaps, which was most on the team. Week 13, he played 48%, again, most on the team. He's starting to get the ball more and more.
I'll hit him with it.
The Colts are wanting to run the ball. I just see this being a Johnny Taylor game.
Okay, can I say my hot take?
All right.
Naeem scores more points than Jonathan Taylor does.
Whoa!
Hey.
Again,
Again, all folded. Boy with the hot takes.
oh my god!
Is that your start of the week, is Hines?
Yeah, it will be. No, it will not be Himes. It will be somebody else.
All right. Hines outscores
Johnny Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
I'd like to give out my running back start of the week.
Take her away, pal.
Now, if he's alive, my man DeAndre Swift is no joke.
Have you used him the last 3 weeks?
I'm sorry?
Have you used him the last 3 weeks?
He hasn't been here the last 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, he has been dead.
No, he's been dead.
Yeah,
DeAndre Swift is playing the Green Bay Packers. Not a good running back defense.
that is true.
DeAndre Swift is practically the only weapon we have when Kenny's out. I gotta go DeAndre Swift. We're a run-heavy offense when there's no one to pass to besides Marv Jones and Marv Hall. So, give me DeAndre Swift.
You got two Marvs?
All right.
We have a Marvin Hall and Marvin Jones Jr.
Marvin Jones' is ass, so.
Hey.
That's a nice call for.
Yo, Brandon's been sus this whole cast.
Whoa.
Chill out.
I think Mike Davis goes off this week. I think he finally has the week he's supposed to since he hasn't had one since like week 4, week 5. Because last time he had a game that he was supposed to have. Dude, he used to be projected 22 and he did 22, 23, 29, and then he's doing 11, 8, 8, 8, 8, 15, 10. I see him scoring over 20 this week. How about 22.9? They haven't hit you with it.
Jeez. Against Denver? All right. You got it, man. Take her away.
Leonard Fournette.
Oh.
Why are you
Okay. I'm not saying he's
Let me
going to drop
see
20
these stats.
Hey, yeah, he hasn't played that incredible the last 2 weeks, but hey, it's Leonard Fournette. He's a great skill player. And they're just going to wake up, write that plan for him. Because, I mean, who's going to expect that, right? And then they're just going to he's going to be the man this week.
So all right. So they're coming off the bye week. Leonard Fournette, they got him early in the season, during the season. They're catching him up to speed a little bit more.
Not really the last 2 weeks, but they're going to.
Yeah, how's he done the last little while?
5, 9.6, and 5. But
Yeah, what are you projecting he gets?
16.7.
Wow. I think that might be more points than he's
got
got
the
all
balls right
combined.
now. He's got balls right now.
Hey, man. All right, we got bold takes on fantasy football.
Yeah,
show.
nice takes.
Yeah,
Bold,
they are. They're
nice,
good takes.
calculated.
Yeah, they are. Very Is Samson alive?
Yeah.
Alright.
So that was running backs. Moving on to wide receivers. We got. I'm gonna kick her off with Robbie Anderson.
Get DJ Moore out of here. COVID.
He's an absolute animal.
And you got Curtis Samuel.
Gonna be no DJ Moore, and Curtis Samuel has been activated. They play against Denver, who's 10th against fantasy wide receivers. However, there's no AJ Boye. He tried cheating.
He tried cheating.
They tried.
He could not succeed the entire season.
Failed cheating.
AJ Boye is a good cornerback.
He failed cheating.
And you know, he would have been on Robbie Anderson on the outside, but I just think that Robbie Anderson goes ham, and this is why. He's the 11th leading wide receiver in yards this year with 912, but only 2 touchdowns.
That's really hot.
If you go through the receivers in yards leading this year, you have to get down to 30 until you find another wide receiver with 2 or fewer touchdowns.
Incredible.
And that is Jarvis Landry. I think that Robbie Anderson gets into the end zone. He's going to regress to the mean of getting that into that end zone, man. He's going to score. I think Robbie Anderson goes ham this week. Absolutely
I
ham.
like that take.
No, man.
Yeah.
It's a good take, sir.
You know what take I like?
No, man.
Give me Sterling Shepard from the New York Giants. Danny Dimes is back. Simply put. What am I saying? What am I saying? Danny Dimes is back. He's playing a bottom tier secondary in the Arizona Cardinals. I don't see a reason why Sterling Shepard doesn't drop 15 plus this week.
Oh, you think 15 plus? Okay. What is your projection?
His projection is roughly 11.
Give me your number though.
My number?
Your exact number.
17.8.
All right. I got
So,
one.
hold on. So you're going with the receiver whose quarterback's got one hamstring?
You think I give a shit?
All right, I respect that.
He doesn't have hamstring
I'm
to
so
throw.
excited to see who this could possibly be.
Boy, who's your wide receiver start of the
Calvin
week?
Ridley scores 30 points this week. Julio's out. It's just Calvin Ridley.
Just looking at his team, just picking one of his players.
It kind of seems
I
like
respect
it
it.
so far. He's
Yeah, you gotta like manifest your team win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
30 plus.
That's what he said. That's what I said. It's a hot
He's
take.
going to look at his screen and it's just 30 more points going to go on his team all of a sudden. Who's that?
Hey,
Wait, just going against my 11 and 2.
hey, I'm
record.
completely against this. I don't think that Matt Ryan succeeds without Julio, and no one on that team does. Whenever Julio's in there, they all do better.
No, not Calvin Ridley.
Don't care. Matt
Yes.
Ryan's still the best.
Yes.
Start of the week.
No, I'm seeing Calvin Ridley go off.
All right. You
Brian,
got it.
hit me with yours. Your seems interesting. I think it's DJ Chark.
Amari Cooper. Man, the dude has been
Oh,
so
God,
solid.
get
He's
outta
still been
here.
solid the last 3 weeks.
He has been really good.
14.1, 28.2, and 16.3.
Who is their quarterback
Okay.
now?
It's Andy Dalton. Yeah.
Andy Dalton's
Who
back.
went ham
I
and
thought he got
touchdown last
concussed
week
and was dead.
with Amari Cooper.
I thought he died.
So the thing is,
I like this.
I feel like they undersell him. On the app and everything like this, on ESPN's fantasy app, they are projecting him like 12 a week. I think that's highly underselling him. He's Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
That's like saying Allen Robinson's going to get 10, 12 points.
I think Amari Cooper's top 24. I think he's top 24 for sure.
If he had Dak, I would say you're true. But I believe.
I think 18 to 20 points in
With
that
Andy
range.
Dalton, cold take. I see him scoring. Be happy with that. I see him scoring 10.
You're a big guy. You're a big guy. See about that when I
Who are they playing again? I don't know they're
Playing Cincinnati.
Oh,
I
Mike
think
Cooper's dropping 20.
I think that's perfect. Yeah.
Montgomery dropping 20.
No, Cooper dropping 20.
Oh, I just said Montgomery.
Who the fuck is
Amari
Montgomery?
Montgomery.
Amari Montgomery.
I like that name.
All right.
Name my firstborn then.
So those were our wide
I'm gonna name
receivers.
my firstborn Amari Montgomery.
Amari Montgomery
Amari-
Schmelsley. Oh,
I think it.
I respect it. I
Over the
respect
tongue,
it.
that's for sure.
So we're moving on to tight ends. I'm kicking her off with Mark
In the
Andrews.
kitchen.
Kicking her off with Mark Andrews. I think that for this pick to really matter, he needs to be tight end one on this week.
Boring pick.
Tight end one on this week.
I agree with that. Mark Andrews got
Really?
off, but I
Tight end one.
You think he's gonna be tight end one?
What are his finishes this year? He's only had one game over 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3 games over 20 fantasy points.
I think this game against Pittsburgh is gonna be the difference.
It's the
Shut up.
Yeah.
game against Cleveland,
Shut up.
who was 31st against tight ends.
Mark Andrews gonna have a day of it.
Lamar back in prime time. He showed flashes last week. I think he gets it done. Tight end one on the week, Mark Andrews.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree with you and say Logan Thomas
All right. Hey, that's fine.
jumps into the top 3 of tight ends this week.
You know what? I got one. I think
Logan
I
Thomas.
picked the exact same one
Logan
Brandon
Thomas
did.
playing against
No,
Pittsburgh.
let me
If
pull
you
up
watch
his
the Pittsburgh
projection.
versus Washington game, the only one catching the ball was Logan Thomas. I don't know how many receptions he had, how many targets he had. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
I think
But watching
11
the game,
targets.
watching the game, I was in disbelief of how often they were neglecting my man Terry.
We got your bag because Samson's trying to get it.
No food.
No.
Yeah, so against Pittsburgh, he had 9 targets, caught all 9
For
for
a tight
98
end.
and a tugger.
For a
I
tight
mean,
end.
A Tugger weapon.
Logan Thomas, I don't care about the matchup. Tight ends don't care about the matchup this year.
neither does Alex Smith.
Jacob, I'm
Logan
playing the
Thomas
Xbox.
is a top 3 tight
Or the
end this
TV, I
year.
mean.
I completely agree.
This year. This game.
That's it.
Hey, my bad.
It wasn't into the Xbox. All right, you ready for mine?
Take her away, big dog.
I thought Brandon was gonna go with this one, but since he's not, I'm gonna have to hit with it. Tyler Eifert.
Again? I'm saying Eifert 2 weeks in
He
a
worked
row?
last
I for 2 weeks in a row, baby.
I see him being
Was it
top 10,
2014?
top 10 tight end of the week. Oh, yeah, top 7.
Whoa.
I like that.
Man, that tight ends are tough, man. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, all he has scored 10 points. He's top 7.
Yeah,
I
fair.
see it happening. And then who are they playing? Again? He's playing the freaking Titans, and they're like not 24th on tight ends.
They're not a good defense.
No, I see him going off. I mean, who else does he really have to throw to? DJ Chark? Is all he has to throw to, right? Is DJ Chark?
Yeah.
If he had the other guy,
Chris Conley.
Julio Jones is out.
Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst, baby. Living with that.
Hurst.
Run with Hurst this week.
The Falcons don't play good when Julio's not
That
there.
could be facts, but also I'm going to take that doubt that he still does play good. Hayden Hurst gets 5, 6 receptions. You don't have to write it down, but that's just my guess there. 5, 6 receptions, maybe a touchdown in there. 13, 15-point game.
No, give me your exact points. Come on.
13, 15 to 14. I'm just
I'll
saying
project.
14.
I'll project.
I
Good
mean,
old.
I think he's a solid pick this week. Playing the Chargers. All right, he's going to make it happen.
16 points for Tyler Eifert. How does it make him top 7? I don't know. But
Well, I definitely would.
Yeah. So that was starts of the week from us 4. Break them down position by position. I think those are all really good picks.
if you're trying to have some fun.
Ridley, I don't know, but that's just my own opinion. I mean, who cares?
Oh yeah, he may not score 30, but he'll score 17 that he's projected. I do.
But yeah, that was starts of the week. Moving on to our game picks. Current standings are all of us except for Boyer at 13 and 11. Boyer at 12 and 12. Tight race. So Thursday night's game, everyone picked New England except for myself.
No, you picked New England.
Or wait, no, that's what I meant. I picked New England. Everyone else picked the Rams.
Rams
scene.
came out and
Dude,
just
the fucking
destroyed.
Pats looked like shit,
Tough
dude.
scene, tough scene.
Oh, fuck. But we'll get away from that, and we will move on to the Kansas City Chiefs against Miami.
That's not even
In
a
Miami, and that's not even a question.
No,
That's a
KC all the way.
You're insane.
that's gonna be a good game.
I 100%
At Miami, KC. I think they're gonna underestimate Miami for a little bit, like they normally do.
Yes.
Oh, what they do is they show up, they just fuck around for the first 3 quarters, and then I don't even care if they're leading or if they're losing by a lot. Tom Mahomes just puts his
Kermit gets a little pissed off.
and you just start
Kermit does
and
get
just
pissed off.
Kermit gets mad easy.
and Hill's gonna have the game of his life.
Did he not already have that?
You
better
really,
one?
Yeah, he's gonna score
You
70
really think
points.
Hill's gonna go off this week?
70 points.
You are really underestimating Miami's defense.
Yeah, they're decent.
Yeah, dude, they have 3 nice corners.
What are they?
They're-
Miami like what 8-4 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're really underestimating Miami's D.
Dude, you're nuts right now. All right.
Like this is honestly a little bit of a tough decision for me, but at the end of the day, it's Casey.
Yeah.
I'm going Casey.
Yeah, you have to go.
But it's
KC.
gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
I'm running KC every game that I can right now. I mean, it's Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm also going Chiefs, but I think this game's a 1-score game at the end of the day. Whether or not that comes in garbage time with the Chiefs up 2 scores, I don't know. But this is going to be a close game the whole way. Next game, Minnesota against Tampa in the Bay. I got Tampa winning this game. I think they come off the bye. They figure some things out, and then the Bucs win.
Much as I hate Tom Brady, he's gonna get it done this week.
Bucks are gonna be hot this week.
Yeah. Coming off of Will. Wait, how'd they do this?
Minneapolis.
They were on the bye.
Give me Minneapolis.
You got Minnesota.
I don't think Tampa Bay's defense is going to be able to keep up at all. And plus, I think this is going to be a week where Tom Brady doesn't show up.
All right.
So give me Minneapolis.
All right, there we go. Moving on to Tennessee against Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, okay, all 3 Florida teams are playing at home. That's kind of cool. Weird stat, but it doesn't matter. I take Tennessee.
You know, I'll take Jacksonville.
I'm taking Jacksonville till the day I die. They gotta win one more game this year. There's no way, man.
You guys are both taking Tennessee. What? You guys are both taking Jacksonville.
Man, they gotta win one more game this week.
And it's going to be against Tennessee.
It's gonna be somewhere in here, and I'm just gonna keep saying that it's gonna happen.
Manifest, baby.
Hey, fair.
So is it fair to say you got Tennessee?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next game. Indianapolis Colts against Las Vegas in the Death Star.
Zero respect for Las Vegas. In Indianapolis. I don't care. No respect for LV at this point.
All right.
After that Atlanta game, never
yeah.
catch me supporting them again. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah, and including that Jets game where
Hey,
they
almost
almost crack and almost
Hey.
lost.
Yeah.
They're the only team that beat the greatest team in the league, so you can't just put them down this quick.
I'm going to.
That's just.
But I'm
divisional
gonna go with
games, though.
Phillip Rivers this week.
You're rolling with the Phil.
T.Y. Hill was gonna have a game of his life. 20+ points. If their defense plays like they did against Pat Mahomes second time around, T.Y. is gonna have a game of his life. They just said, "Oh, the quarterback rush."
Let me just slide my chips in because I'm going Vegas, baby.
Okay, I love that. That was sick.
That was cool. I like
Something.
That's kind of cool.
It was something.
But here's the thing: it doesn't really matter because Colts are gonna win this game.
That's all I'm saying.
Next game, Green Bay against Detroit. In Detroit, I think Aaron Rodgers goes fucking nuts and puts up 30 fantasy points. Yeah, I got the Pack. Go Pack, go.
Ford Field. D Swift back. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Give me Detroit, baby.
Don't ask me, Colin.
Fuck
You're
Pat.
my answer. You're not my answer.
Fuck Pack, fuck. You say go Pack, go. Fuck Pack, fuck.
Give me Detroit.
You just told Aaron Rodgers to fuck the Lions.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, all right.
Watch.
No, you
Don't
wait.
even
Whoa.
ask.
You're gonna fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yo, this spot's been sus as hell.
You already know who I'm picking. Packers.
Yeah, that's not
Go
even
Pack,
a
go.
question. Go Pack, go.
All right, respect. Dude, this one's a good one. I think this game is going to be as good as the Chiefs Miami game. This is Washington football team against the 49ers football team in Arizona, which is home of the Arizona 49ers. I got...
Wait, Arizona 49ers?
The 49ers can't play at home anymore.
Yeah, because COVID does not care.
Yeah, so they're moving to the Cards Stadium.
Yeah, Santa Clara County said, get the fuck out. Yeah.
No organized
Really?
sports. No organized sports for Santa Clara County.
Not even like Major League.
Nope.
Like where they have to stay in a bubble and stuff.
No, they said, get the fuck out.
They had to go to a new station. They said, "Oh, the option for you got to save somewhere else."
Yeah. Yeah, Arizona is more safe. I want to know what you guys pick. I want to know what you
Dude,
guys pick.
I really don't know. Like, I want to see J.D. McKissick just run all over them because Antonio Gibson's out. But you also have Raheem Moser that deserves to have a week.
He's not going to do anything against the football team. He's not going to do anything.
I got my pick.
I think that the Washington football team's line is incredible.
Face went
But
right in the
also,
camera.
Kyle Shanahan is equally as incredible. And
I
think they just
think,
cancel
grab me a
it.
bush?
It's just talent.
I think Washington Red football team
That was
wins.
close.
I almost got canceled.
So, Blair's got the football team.
Football team's becoming one of my favorite teams to watch, man.
100%, dude.
I think they're fun. They may be a god-awful offense.
They grind those games out, though.
But I love watching them, especially the defense. The defense is just neat to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I did almost.
Give me the football team.
Brandon?
I got nothing clever. Football team.
Brandon's got the football team? Gosh, dude. I don't know who to pick, and my breaker is you guys all picking the football team. So I'm rolling with Nick Mullins. Brett Favre is his
I thought
his
I'd never
idol.
hear that sentence.
Brett
I'm telling you
Favre
right
is his
now.
idol, and he's going to play like fucking Brett on
The
that
only
field.
way they win is if, you know, the good old boy C.J. Bedford gets put in and he
I
runs
respect
running.
that. But
C.J. Bedford's underrated. He should have
Debo Samuel is really good. No Antonio Gibson. They really struggled on the ground. Granted, it was against the Steelers last
They
week.
still won though. They still got that dub. So, you know that dub?
I think that-
football team's hot, and you're really going to go against them.
yeah,
They win.
I am.
They
I'm
win,
going
they win.
49ers. I'm going 49ers.
I said, look at this.
See this dub?
Yeah, there you go.
See this one?
All right, we got 2 games left to pick. The 2 primetime games. Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh Steelers at Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo. Josh Allen's hot. That Steelers defense is reeling and injured. I got the Bills in this one.
Let's go, baby.
At Buffalo, Bills Mafia showing up. Give me Buffalo. Buffalo's
I
also
do
my
think
favorite.
Pittsburgh is going to come off of this lose and just come out. Boo Boo's going to come out hitting people. Everybody's going to, Big Ben's going to be slinging it. But I want Buffalo to win. But
I think
put me
we all
down
want
for-
Buffalo
put
to
me
win.
down for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to pull it out. But Buffalo, I hope Buffalo.
We just went on that roller coaster right there.
Yeah, right there. Bills.
That's,
Buffalo, baby.
That whole game is going to be a roller coaster. I feel like it's
That's
gonna
gonna be a
There's
good
a
game.
lot of good games.
Yeah, like I'm excited to like wake up at 12 now and watch football.
I can't wait to work at 12.
Yeah, I can't wait to work until
yeah, that's right.
like 2:30. So I can see the end of the first games if they're close.
Are you gonna be here for
All right.
when the games here? Come on.
I'll be there for some.
I could.
Okay, gotta stay.
All right,
I'll be the only one in
so-
the house, so please watch the game with me.
Next game, Monday night, the Baltimore Lamar Jackson Ravens take on the Cleveland Baker Browns on Monday night in Cleveland. I got Cleveland in this game. Baltimore has looked awful, dude. And Cleveland has looked really good lately. And I have like a few rules in life. There's a few rules in life that I follow. And one of them is never bet on Baker. God damn it, I'm breaking that fucking rule right now. Let's go. Betting on Baker.
You want to hear one of my
Cleveland
rules?
Browns.
You want to hear my rules? I'm always going to trust Baker at the end of the day. He's got a future. He's got a future. Give me Cleveland this game.
The future is
Be nice to my man Baker.
His future commercials.
Yeah,
He's gonna have a
He's
great
got some
acting.
fire commercials.
He's gonna have a great acting career at the end of the day.
And he's going to be a great quarterback as well. Give me Cleveland.
He'll be mediocre.
Like that shot where like it like turns to me just like behind a computer with like a headset on and a mic.
Yeah, like
I'm just like behind the camera.
I mean, he'll never be a Tom Brady
Yeah,
or a Patrick
computer on you?
Mahomes, but
He's still a good quarterback.
Those guys are like literally top
Yeah,
Whoa,
the
whoa,
top
whoa,
of the
100%.
top.
Bro, wait, I have something to add.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I was watching some ESPN and one of the announcers was talking about how one quarterback was just like showed so much like heart and all this shit. And he was like, I see a lot of Patrick Mahomes in him, and like I don't know, I couldn't even tell
Do
you.
you remember the name that they said?
No, I could not even tell you who the quarterback was. And you know, we always fucking shit on Booger. But Booger said, I don't think I'll ever compare him to Patrick Mahomes, but I think I might have seen some improvement this week.
My man Booger. Thank you.
Booger has had one good take in 2.5 years. It was all that high altitude being in that fucking cart, dude. Oh my god. Fuck Booger.
Ravens. I mean, this is a tough one for me because I really think the Browns are going to keep rolling. They're going to do the best they can. I mean, Baker is a little iffy at times. I see him having a few turnovers, and that costs him the game. It's going to be a close one. The Ravens are going to pull out some turnovers there, and Baker's downfall is him trying to do too much, and the Ravens are going to come away with it. All right?
Leave my man Baker alone.
Who's the fuck you touching like?
Oops.
Out of here.
My bad.
What is it?
Ravens or Brownies?
If she ain't cussing.
Man, let's go Brownies, bro. I want Jarvis
That's
to
what's
go
up.
out with a big game.
Yeah, I think that this game's gonna be very close and awful to watch.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
think it's gonna be like 17-10.
And the saddest part about it is,
Some shit.
it's the only game on Monday, so we're gonna have to watch them just struggle.
It's gonna be a good game at the end of the day because it's gonna come down to 1 or 2 plays, but fuck.
In those plays, I feel like this play's gonna be.
This is gonna be a good
That's gonna
week.
be.
It doesn't cross my mind.
It's gonna be the kryptonite
This
of
is
one
gonna
of
be
those teams.
such a good week.
Yeah, so those were our picks. Catch the next podcast, see how they go, see what our records end up with.
Yeah, my sister
So,
sucks.
last
It tells me,
and
like,
final and
I
next
think I
step.
every day, and I'm like,
Geico's whole 50.
Monetization,
We are sponsored by our next segment is sponsored by Geico. It's our matchup overview in our own week. Shout out to Geico. They are sending us a trophy, and they gave us a little bit of a budget, and we splurged it on that trophy for our playoffs this year. And this is week 1 in playoffs, and
yeah, I mean, I understand. what you're
Week 1 of the playoffs, man. Let's go.
Let's go, man. We're about to go in.
Zach and Brennan do have the bye. However, myself and Boyer are
Fighting for
taking
it.
each other on head-to-head. Let's break this down.
Samson's pissed.
So,
He's looking at himself.
Boyer, you want to talk about your?
Samson's staring. He's walking. He's alright. He didn't move. I don't want to move.
You want to talk about your?
It's up. I really do think it's gonna be a toss-up. It's either gonna be Tyler Lockett's gonna just go off and I'm gonna get smoked, or
Yeah, I hate that.
that's the thing. It consists really on Tyler Lockett. I really do believe.
Yeah.
And I like my team this week. I really do.
You got 2 of my starts of the week.
Yeah, I like them. I mean, I'm out here manifesting my pickups here, but I was really hoping for Christian McCaffrey to come back this week just to make me feel a little bit better. But of course, I have to go behind Mike Davis, which I'm hoping he just goes off. But I don't see it going.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you have Josh Jacobs in your lineup currently. He's practiced 1 time this week, and it was the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks. And they play the Colts, who's really good at stopping the run. I mean, they got DeForest Buckner in there. If Josh Jacobs doesn't play, are you just automatically putting in Devontae Booker? No question, even though last week he put up 6 fantasy points on 17 opportunities.
That's the thing is like there really isn't a pickup for me.
Yeah.
I think it has the same.
Would you go Clyde or Booker?
I feel like the Miami Chiefs game is going to be it's going to be pass happy, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
Because like what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's the Chiefs, I'm thinking it's gonna be passing instantly.
So that's the
Yeah,
Chiefs game.
that's why I gave up on Clyde halfway through the season along with Bell. But
Yeah, and I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but
yeah, I was just wondering because I saw that.
it's too nice. It's too nice.
I think Booker had the same thing that happened to Kareem. I mean, Nick Chubb went out, and you had
And
one
same
thought
with Mike,
Kareem.
Mike Davis
Mike
in the middle of that.
Like they're good. They're good when they have that person in front of them. that takes that attention. I mean, obviously they usually pull them out and the other person comes in, but it's something about that confidence, and that run defense runs a lot better when they have that other player in there, and it feels like when they go in there, they don't play nearly as good as they usually do. Yeah.
And to give him that, most of his touchdowns, like Devontae Booker's, has been because
Josh Jacobs gets it
Josh
down
Jacobs,
to the line.
yeah, ran it down into the red zone and they take him out,
Yeah.
which is not good when you own Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. And we saw it again with like Alexander Madison in the one game that Dalvin Cook missed.
Yeah.
Everyone was high on Alexander Madison, and then
Dropped
put up
6.
like 6 fantasy points.
Game plan.
So then my own team, I got Pat, thankfully, against Miami, and I'm really happy about that because I think that matchup's going to go crazy, and I can see Pat putting up freaking insane numbers. I'm concerned with Eckler against Atlanta. Atlanta's good. Stopping the run. Johnny Taylor, start of the week of mine. I think he goes crazy on his... He's still getting like the most touches in the backfield. However, it's only like 50% of the touches. I think it'd be awesome to see what 70% could be, but we've seen like with more touches for him that he becomes more productive. Tyler Lockett, boom bust. Justin Jefferson's been insane, but the Bucks concern me, especially off of the bye. Logan Thomas, Zach start of the week. Giving myself a little bit more confidence. I'm thinking about Chris Godwin in the flex. We'll see. And Saints D, I really like it against Philly and a rookie quarterback on his first start. And Jason Sanders, it's always good to have a kicker in a possible shootout game. I really like my chances, personally.
Personally, I'm on Team Colin. Sorry, Boyer. Your team's matchups scare me.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Josh Jacobs against it was Indianapolis.
Deshaun
Deshaun against Chicago.
Yeah.
Mike Davis against Denver. It's
Yeah.
just
I like that, man.
I have a lot of plus matchups, and
I think that's gonna be the difference maker as well as your guys' flex positions. Robbie Anderson and Chris Godwin are gonna make the difference. I feel like in the end.
I think the big thing is how good Mike Davis does, or for your team, how good Tyler Lockett does. Whichever
Tyler Lockett needs to show up
if he
once,
doesn't show
just one
up,
more time this year. That's all I care about.
just like one of those teams don't show up. One of those players on each year's team does not show up, and the other one goes off. That's going to create like a 30-point gap right there. Just those players right there.
Yep. Yeah, this one's very interesting, very tight. I'm really looking forward to it. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, as it is Saturday. Well, today's Saturday.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good, man. I respect it. So yeah, that was our me and Boyers matchup. Next one is, if you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
okay. And then we got Bruce, R.I.P. He has COVID. It's a joke. Luke versus Luke.
I just saw that, man.
Bruce's team, he's got Raj and Derrick Henry, and I think that's all that matters. I mean, Rodgers against Detroit and Derrick Henry against Jacksonville.
If Mikey
Both
Thomas
could put
shows
up like 75.
If Mikey
total.
Thomas shows up against the Philadelphia secondary too.
Oh yeah, Mike Thomas goes up against
Philly's secondary.
what's Darius Slay?
Darius Slay is actually I think he's out.
COVID.
I think
He
has
got
COVID.
tired of getting roasted against like top 5 wide
I think
receivers.
Derrick Henry's pretty interesting because
Oh no,
Derrick
never
Henry,
mind. They're good. They're good.
Derrick Henry and Jacksonville, you know that history there. Derrick Henry breaks free, big touchdown every time. And the last time we played them, we just rode him so hard to where you couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously that didn't work.
Was that like the week 2 game where it was like super tight between the Titans and the Jags? That was week 2, wasn't it? Like,
Something like that, yeah. But it
I
didn't
can
work,
lie.
obviously, because
I
they destroyed us
yeah,
with
that was
that.
week 2.
They were
He scored
going ham on passing.
8.4 points.
Yeah, he didn't do much against us that time. And obviously it didn't work because they showed us on passing. They're going to try to fix that error that they made there.
Dude,
But it's when Derrick Henry goes off.
with
He's
averaging
gonna get that big
over
touchdown.
20 touches a game,
And-
you can't not count him out. He's gonna get in the end zone again, especially against the Jags.
Also, you're saying that pass attack was insane. I believe that was without A.J. Brown. Wait, hold on. I can literally pull it up right
I
here.
believe
Yeah,
that.
there was no A.J. Brown. Corey Davis is
Bryce has Corey
heating-
Davis too, doesn't
Corey
he?
Davis is
Yeah.
heating up like no this
Bryce also has Corey
Bryce has
Davis.
Corey Davis. Luke has A.J. Brown. That's gonna be awesome to watch, honestly.
Please God, Luke win.
And then
he's on my side of the bracket.
I mean Corey Davis heating up. That Jag secondary's really depleted with injuries. That could be a slaughtering down in Jacksonville.
Hey, man.
Down.
Jack's got to win a game eventually, man.
That's true. Breaking down Bruce's team a little bit more. Miles Sanders, he's gonna put up like less than 5 fantasy points.
Yeah, he's not gonna put up very
He's-
much.
Miles Sanders is a bust this week. Diggs and Thomas, Robert Tonyan, Corey Davis. I like Bruce's team, but also Luke has Justin Herbert, start of the week for myself, Zeke, Chris Carson, Thielen, A.J. Brown, Mike Gesicki, Robert Woods.
Big hit or miss kind of team.
Yeah. Luke seems a lot like Cooper's. Like, there's those massive players, and sometimes they just don't show up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think these are two really tight matchups. I mean, that's what happens in the playoffs, baby. Love to see it.
Interesting.
All right. Personally, since I have a bye, I like to say I'd rather play Luke. I have Luke and Bryce on my side of the bracket. I'd rather play Luke. Bryce's team is terrifying. I think if anyone has a chance of upsetting this whole playoff bracket, it's definitely Bryce's team. No matter how much shit we give him.
Yeah.
His team's... We were giving Bryce so much shit for starting 0-4, but now that his team's like fully come together, it's scary.
Right in time.
It's scary.
Yep. Anything else to add?
Brent?
For me, I was going to look at both of you guys' teams are very interesting. I don't know which one I'd rather go against, so I looked to look at the matchups you guys have next week. They're pretty similar. They have some players that are against like top 5 defenses, some players are against the worst 5 defenses, both big players on each team. I don't know who I'd rather go against that. I think I might rather go against Boyer with Christian Silvino.
Yeah. That's just the X
But
factor.
if Christian is back, he's playing a terrible defense and he's going to go in.
Yeah, he's not gonna play though. That's the sad part.
I mean,
It's kind of weird how even after like most people when they get injured as a running back, you're like, oh man, they're probably gonna come off, start slow.
Yeah.
Not a big worry, but with Christian, it's like those
Dude, he
pop
came
30
back and
plus.
scored 37
a
plus.
30-point lock player's back? Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean, for a player who I enjoy watching so much, I was so incredibly happy that he missed. He's going to miss this week, most likely. But yeah, I think if you guys don't have anything else to add, that was the pod. That was this December 12th, 2020 Fantasy Football Show episode of the pod. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one on Tuesday. We'll see you,
Peace
boys.
out and keep moving forward.
Hey,
What
okay.
Cooper said.
Let's
See you guys.
go.
Thank you very
Deuces.
much
Have
for
a
watching.
wonderful evening. Time you watch this.